Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you guys my insane run on the Legendary Goku GT events here using a free-to-play Space Traveling Warriors team. Now, the reason why specifically we are using Space Traveling Warriors is because one of the missions in order to get, stones and tickets for the Goku banner is by using a full Space Traveling Warriors team. And with this new AGL Frieza, he has made this mission 10 times easier to the point where it's possible to do it with free-to-play. So I am recording this at the moment of the Grade 8 because the first few stages are pretty easy. You just have Frieza, do 18 key supers, do additional super attacks, and then you're pretty much done. So this is where it really gets hard. Not hard for Frieza, because as you can see here, he just did 7 million damage. He's always going to get guaranteed criticals. He's always going to get that additional super attack as long as he gets hits first. So he's like a really, really good unit. We do have to really run this no item to at least this part here. So that's what I think I did here. And as you can see, the Grade 8 is easy peasy, the Golden 8. So now Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Obviously, we are running other units as well, just not Frieza, even though it might look like it's just a Frieza show. We have the Int Frieza, which is a very great tank when you're versing Goku's family, so perfect for this event. Berta is a great stacker. We got the Tech Ginyu. He's just a nice extreme support, so that's why I brought him. I'm recording this before Int Ginyu comes out, EZA-wise. So, I mean, he could be the replacement, but for now, this is what I had to come up with. But he's a really good unit anyway. We have Jace, of course, for the seeking super attacks. Very important, so you know when to use an item. And we have the LR Frieza, who's our leader. So the LR Prime Battle Frieza is a 90% leader, which is good. He also provides 4 keys, so allowing our LRs, well, specifically Final Form Frieza, full power to get his 18 keys super fairly easy. And linked up with the STR Frieza, he just gets so much more attack power. Oh, we also have Recoome. Recoom's very great, as long as his RNG's with him. And he's good for this stage specifically as well. So as you can see, even though we had a Whis active, it can be fairly dangerous. But since we had the Whis active, we were good to go. And we weren't going to take too much damage here. The only thing that can really screw us up is if Goku decides to dodge Frieza's super attacks. Because it's really calculated. We don't last very long in the final phase for sure. Especially when this guy is actually pretty tough in itself. He's pretty tanky, so unless you get really luck with super attacks, you're probably going to use 2 items here. And the reason I actually started attempting this was on my Reddit, r/jfana. I've been pretty quiet over there. Follow me with the link in the description down below, as well as my Instagram and my Twitter. I've been posting a lot on Instagram story-wise, and of course Twitter. You know Twitter's great. But yeah, on my Reddit, this guy posted him completing the free-to-play Space Traveling Warriors mission on this event. But he did a completely different team. He did it with GT Trio. Pretty much the same team here, but with GT Trio, and instead of like Recoome, and Frieza, he used the 8-bit Vegeta and B-Pan. I tried doing that strat. It's a little bit... it's actually way more RNG heavy, to be honest. Especially if you don't know where you're seeing the super attack, because the ending units can be very annoying. And B-Pan just sucks at the last... She sucks after Super Saiyan 3. She's barely usable in Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. Like, her damage output's like 200k, and that's not enough to full heal. And then you have to rely on crits, which is so annoying, and her damage reduction without defense sucks. Like, using her on this event just proves my point that B-Pan's just not the greatest, like, free-to-play EZA of all time. Like, overrated, to be honest. Like, yeah, she could be great in No Item Super Battle Road. That's what the truth, like, really likes her about. But, like, not everybody's going to do No Item Super Battle Road. I'm just trying to get my win here. And her not tanking as well as I want her to be really sinks that in, you know? Anyway, Super Saiyan 4 into Goku down. Now it's just the tech left. So this will be very interesting. We actually got really lucky in some of the rounds on the tech. Say here, where you could pretty much skip a whole item because of the fact that, you know, Frieza's taking every single hit, which is perfect. I mean, he has guard, he has damage reduction, so, I mean, really, really perfect, alright? Super attack's doing like 60,000, 70,000. I still kept Berta in because he can at least take a normal attack compared to Jace, but I know for a fact that once Super Saiyan 4 Goku super attacks Berta, it's over. That's fine. The dodge there wasn't going to do too much unless he crit. Jace with the crit, though, was really good. Oh, yeah, and as long as, you know, Frieza takes one hit at the start, it's going to be really good. Just use another Whis. Do I use a Android 8? No, I don't. I just go for the 12-key super with Frieza so I can raise up his defense. Because he's not the greatest in slot 2. So we need to make sure his defense is as high as possible for those normal attacks. 2 or 3 million damage right there. I don't think this Frieza was level 10 Link because we felt a little bit weak when we were at full HP. So I don't think his big bad bosses was level 10. My Frieza is, so, I mean, I'm good there. But this Frieza could have definitely done a little bit better, of course. Super attack. We did raise our defense quite a bit, you know, throughout these fights. So, with the Whis active, it wasn't going to kill us. But it was half of our health, so that was dangerous. Ideally, you'd want to do enough damage in with the first Frieza and this Frieza here so that when the AGL Frieza comes around, you have the active skill. But I actually didn't get the active skill in this battle. And it got really scary here. So, obviously we can't seek super attack, so Berta was more defensively better than the Tech Ginyu, so the Tech Ginyu didn't have that type disadvantage. So it was really hard, especially when we had Whis and Android 8. I felt like I could have kept Berta in for sure. You know, just take a little bit of damage with the Tech Ginyu, which would be fine at the end of the day, since we already had another Android 8 if it was bad. Because I was honestly expecting to kill Goku in the next turn, so that's the reason why. But then Goku decided to dodge this, which was very annoying. So, I mean, that could have been like half a bar right there. And then he decides to dodge Berta. But luckily, Berta got an additional super attack, which was a crit. So, we officially passed the halfway mark. And then we got unlucky here where, I mean, the defense is crazy, but Frieza didn't get the attack first, which meant he couldn't get the guaranteed additional super attack. So we had to rely on RNG this time. Pretty good defensively here. I was just really worried about this next phase, this next fight. Because if you remember, we have Tech Ginyu, which is not good defensively. And then we'll have Recoome, which Recoome needs to get his guard active if we want to survive, really. If we want to survive a super attack, he has to have his guard active, which is a high chance, 50% chance of happening. I was hoping this Frieza would finish off. But he did not get the additional super attack. So he hasn't super attacked that whole turn. And now it comes down to where's he going to super attack now? So I put Ginyu in the middle slot because there was the least amount of attacks. You can only guess at this point, right? The best case scenario is if he super attacks Frieza. He dodges Frieza again, which made it more scary. We just had to survive this. We took the super attack here, which was, thank God. Thank God, because any later would have been way too scary. And all we had to do here was survive these normal attacks, which both were 91,000. And then Recoome, the beast he is, gets a 1.5 million critical. And thank God I completed it right there. So that was Space Traveling Warriors. It wasn't first try. It was definitely like 10th to 15th try for sure with this team specifically. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I got the 5 tickets. I didn't record it, but I got a double crack screen to then got a God Goku. You know, the legendary whoop-ow, whoop-ow, whoop-ow. So yeah, I was pretty lucky to pull the LR, which was cool. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.